So this was the failure point on the vehicle, that chair, and of course when it failed completely it was pretty obvious, but it must have been, you know, just pinhole leaking for a while and I couldn't find it. So in case that helps somebody out there, these pieces originally were made of plastic, and I guess that it's common that they eventually break. The replacement pieces they sell now are made of aluminum, and none of my local auto parts stores stocked them. I had to order it, and it took a week to get here. So if you have an old Xterra, mine has 120 some thousand miles on it, you might want to preemptively order one of these things. I also went ahead and ordered, this is the inlet hose, I also went and ordered the outlet assembly, which goes back there and down and around. I'm not going to install that today because I'm out here in my driveway, you know, dodging raindrops. So I just want to get it back on the road for right now. I have this part in hand. Somewhere down the road when I got a little something better set up here, like my garage I'm building in I'm going to flush it all out and take that opportunity to replace that as well. Right now I just want to put this piece in there, throw some cheap stuff in the radiator, and hopefully be back on the road. I also don't like replacing more than one thing at a time when I'm testing a system, so maybe it had more than one leak, I don't know. Let's see if this fixes it. Alright, I am going to admit to having done something stupid just in case it helps somebody else not do that thing. This is the piece that I'm going to be putting, this is a replacement piece that goes on the Xterra. This is what used to be plastic and now is aluminum, so that I hope will, you know, protect me from having this problem again in the future. It came shipped with this little thing holding the clip, and I looked at it and I didn't look carefully enough and realize what it was. I thought, oh, it must have a little lever lock on off kind of thing, and so I was playing with it and of course popped it off. This thing sprung out and popped me in my finger. Is going to be bruised later, I'm sure. It hurt like a you know what. Anyway, so now when I go to install this, I'm going to have to awkwardly hold this with pliers and do all this stuff where if I had just left it alone, this would have been a neat little quick and easy pop and it would have been done. And that's the way you should do it. Don't do what I did. Alright, just want to show you. It's embarrassing, but you know, like I said, maybe it'll save somebody some trouble. The shoes in place. Seems to be okay. I had to cut up here to get the hose off, the old one. Even after I got the clip out, it wouldn't budge. And there was corrosion around the nipple there that I cleaned off with some Scotch-Brite. So this is it. This is the part that was busted. And I was kind of surprised that it's actually just straight through. I thought maybe this was some kind of check valve, you know, keeping flow in one direction. But no, it's just straight through. So actually, if there was some way I could have salvaged this hose, you know, could have just cut down a piece of brass or something and made that. But the replacement part that was done out of aluminum was only, you know, it was under 20 bucks, so probably not worth my time. And this hose was toast. And I don't even think it's like a standard hose. I think it does reduce here. I don't know if I got it out of this, whether it would go back to the same size or not. This thing was a real... This is the clamp that was up here. I was able to walk it back, but then this thing was glued with corrosion to the little nipple that comes out of the heater core. So I ended up slitting it down the side here, and it popped off. So, yeah. One thing I wish I had, they sell, you know, I bought some of these things. I had this one. I bought some of these, which I thought would help me get up and around here, but there's no room up against that firewall, so these didn't help at all. What would have helped would have been, they make a hose clamp plier that's got like a little cup that goes on here, and then it has some sort of a little plug thing that goes into that slot. So you hold it really securely while you're messing with it. And I think I'm going to order one. Amazon sells one. I'll put a link. But that would have helped. These, for this job, didn't help. So, there you go.